one. There is no need for it also. What I said is what I genuinely believe.
Okay. Thanks, sir.
Okay. I think it's a very serious development in Pakistan because it implies an almost all-out conflict between two important institutions of the democracy there, and that is the judiciary and parliament. The judiciary actually convicted Mr. Gilani on the 26th of April. But the Speaker of the Parliament had ruled that, in fact, no disqualification was necessary. What happened then was two of the opposition parties, Nawaz Sharif's PMLN and Imran Khan's PTI, they both conducted petitions to the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court has upheld their petition, saying that the Parliament Speaker has no right to overturn, in effect, the Supreme Court's disqualification. So this looks like a clash between two important institutions, and how that's going to turn out is rather serious. That Mr. Gilani was not doing something of his own sweet will. He had decided not to write a letter to Switzerland in asking them to reopen the cases against President Zardari, and it's clear that any successor of Mr. Gilani's would be in the same position. The PPP-led government will not write to Switzerland on the instructions of the Supreme Court asking them to reopen cases against their own president, President Zardari. So if today Mr. Gilani is out of office, the person who comes tomorrow could again be guilty of the same contempt of court, and this could become a protracted standoff between the two institutions. So I believe the PPP has called an emergency meeting of the party to decide what to do. So I don't think that we need to worry immediately about any setback in Indo-Pakistan relations. The rest of the government is unaffected, and the president is not directly affected. But having said that, instability in the country could be a cause of some anxiety. If you have a duel between parliament and the judiciary, you have more people taking to the streets, you have a disturbance or even a breakdown in law and order, there could well be a temptation for the military once again to get involved. So we do have to watch this very carefully. But as long as the present civilian government of Pakistan continues, under any other prime minister also, I don't believe that our relations will be affected negatively.
Well, look, this was coming for some time, because earlier the Supreme Court gave Prime Minister Gilani a kind of warning by imposing a sentence for a few minutes. And they want that if there is any black money abroad with Mr. Zardari, the president, the Prime Minister should take a leading role in getting that money back. He was not doing that. He couldn't in the party. So that is the problem.
Assalamualaikum.